Let's do it. Lock it in. Yes!
Oh, okay, nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Blitzcrank and Sylas.
Nice. I'm so hyped about this game now. It looks like it's going to be in that top lane as well. sOAZ is going to be playing the first Sylas we'll see here in the LEC into the Jace. Oh, that's trial by fire there for Sylas. That's not an easy lane, but still. Ooh, this is going to be a really interesting one. So what I'm really looking, the enemy team will not know that you're doing it. So Schalke's going to get here a little bit too late.
And exactly as predicted, Foxtrot. Good call. Misfits, they go for the dragon. They pick it up uncontested thanks to a cheeky vision play on the start.
He doesn't have an ult. He legit just won't have an ulti this game.
Well, Memento does. Memento's caught up Feathervin. Feathervin's going to use the Claw of Doom to escape. Hasn't even used his ulti. Hasn't even used the flash. Looks for Abadagi. What was that?
Questionable. That's what that was. We might have some more coming through.
Flash into chain of corruption. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Memento gets dunked in the mid lane.
Oh, 2 kills going over to Misfits. The explosive early game on display right there. But honestly, yeah, I think when you're looking at this game to progress and how these teams want to win the games. Oh, there's the armor coming through.
Take a look at that. Flash Claw gets the Sonic Wave. Resonating Strike.
Nice.
And Misfits send a pretty resounding, hey, Schalke, this is how you dive mid. And talk to me what Sylas's role is going to play as the game progresses. True shot barrage. Oh, that was so close. Whenever the observers do that, I always think it's going to steal. We'll come back to the discussion in a moment or two. sOAZ gets pulled backwards. Can't use the hijack just yet. Looking to throw it down. Won't even get a chance. The amount of chain CC just obliterates him under the river there. But let's go back to the question. Looking to take the Infernal Drake, but Abadagi, Ignar's coming in. The mental flashes forward, steals it away from Maxlaw. Maxlaw gets devoured after Hansaman's forced to run for his life. 1, 2, 3 kills on the dragon. Feathervin and sOAZ like lambs to a slaughter. This is an ace on the cards for Schalke. They're just looking for the solo laners. That's a stun up onto sOAZ. Tries to escape with his life. Here comes Uptick. Here comes Ignar. That's 4, and it's only Febby that escapes.
The intelligent, methodical Schalke. There they are, exactly, not quite on time. It's only 14. Intelligent League of Legends. So Memento's going to start this one off with a steal onto the Infernal. Now that is juicy in itself, but in this situation, Hansaman can't get the protection that he needs. And this is it. Look what sOAZ does in this fight specifically. Look at the Sylas ulti. He steals the Akali ult, but legit, what can you do in this situation? Everyone's on full health. He's really not useful in this fight at all. He uses the Akali ult to almost escape, but even doesn't get that. Honestly, that's just like, I'm really not trying to pin that on sOAZ specifically. That's just
a difficult situation.
That just sucks for Misfits potential, but...
And it's the first Sylas we've watched. Feathervin, no flash available. Is going to be able to use the Claw once again. Doesn't use the Proto Belt. Doesn't use the ultimate.
Doesn't need to.
No, just really, really calm and vile.
And that's why you can't kill her. Because she's got so many things.
Oh, Feathervin, that was so beautiful. Aftershock wasn't the reason that time.
No, Aftershock wasn't the reason that time.
We'll give you
that was his script.
Maxlaw running for his life. Ignar, flash rocket grab! Catches Hansaman. Now Gorilla forced to run for his life. He's already flashed. Hansaman's gone very, very low. He's escaped with his life. Chain of Corruption is not going to do enough to slow them down. As Abadagi's got 1 kill looking for Gorilla. Looking for Tom Kench. There's no support from the solo laners. There's no teleport from sOAZ. And of course, Febby unable to join the fight. 2 more kills to Schalke.
Look at where he died. Look at the map state. Like, there are towers all around him, and he's just dying right in his base. I mean, this only happens because Schalke are so far ahead at this point that Misfits just can't stop them. Like, if you can walk that far in...
To take down Misfits with a 3k gold lead. And there's another dragon. Now, the last time this dragon was started, it went really, really badly for Misfits.
It's going to go really badly for Misfits again. They just have to give this one up. The shock blast there right into the face of 2 members of Misfits. That's not a good start. And, you know, Schalke just... They have control of all of this game right now. They need to make sure that they don't just... Like, Misfits have good catch. So Schalke need to make sure, like in this situation, for example, that Upset understands that there is potential, that Tom Kench still exists with an ultimate, you know, Feathervin. We've got the Glacial Prison there. Like, I mean, he does have Sash, but still, like, there's a chance that Upset can get caught out. Not in that specific scenario, he's fine, right? But he just needs to keep being aware that, in theory, this stuff can happen. And when you start picking people out of position like that, that's how Misfits claw their way back into this game.
All right, Ignar, once again, will find the devoured Gorilla!
That's
a donation and a half!
Yo, that
Gorilla ate the hook.
Oh, good lord, that is... That is the reverse Tom Kench. That is not what Tom Kench. Oh gosh, across the globe. I'm getting flashbacks to late summer 2018.
Ooh.
Ooh, from the
Kench got a
crowd.
lot of oohs.
Definitely a few.
We'll
oohs
give it a
then.
shot.
I feel like, you know, again, you have to find someone out of position. Like you have Lissandra to try and catch someone. You have the Tom Kench to try and catch someone. The follow-up CC is really good as well, like with Han Summer too. So here we go, trying to catch someone.
All right, Chain of Corruption caught upset, but he uses the QSS, instantly escapes, doesn't even spread to lock people down. There's double Infernals for Schalke with a very high damage comp. And they're just continuing the siege, 3 towers to 1.
I mean, it was an optimistic play, some might say desperate, but in this situation, this is what you got to do. sOAZ has I don't even know if he even has the Akali ult here. I'm assuming he does. Yeah, he has the Akali ult.
There we go. Just went into Akali mode. sOAZ now can't go through. Oh! Abadage finds the burst damage. Now Max Law's in trouble. Here comes Abadage. Dragon's Rage does nothing. Absolutely holds Max Law in pace because the Power Fist knocked him up. That's 2 more kills to Schalke. I think they got themselves a tower, or almost got themselves a tower as well. And look at the bounties. 500, 450, 950, 750. Schalke are smashing Misfits.
Yeah, and, you know, and this, they're smashing Misfits, but that's Misfits how to get back into the game, right?
Yeah.
You can collect those bounties. It's going to be a lot harder to get back into the game if you lose this Baron, but what are you going to do about it? Your jungler's dead, your top lane's dead. That's free for Schalke right there. And, you know, the game plan is just exactly the same as what we saw them try to do in that mid lane, where we saw the chains of corruptions coming out of Han Summer, the follow-up from Fedveren. I mean, it whiffed, it didn't work, but that's what Misfits have to do. And it's very difficult to do that because if people start buying sashes, like there's already one on upset. If other people start getting it, it's going to be even harder. So this is the Sylas Akali 1v1. Now, sOAZ has stolen the Akali ulti, and you see him use it right there. The downside is, sOAZ has 1 Akali ability, but Akali has 4 Akali abilities. And 4 is greater than 1. Abadage comes out on top of that one. Honestly, that's just Max Law's a little bit.
Because there's just not a lot there for sOAZ to work with. This Sylas, it's the first game of LEC. It's the first time we're seeing its top lane. Is it a trap card, or is it like draft dependent where it can work?
Yeah, I think it's draft dependent, definitely. Like, I've not really liked it in this game. Bear in mind, you know, this is literally the first time we've seen this, so
yeah.
Preliminary thoughts about all this stuff. Please don't, you know, burn me at the stake or anything like that.
I mean, unfortunately, I haven't watched any of the other regions. You know, you see Japan, Brazil, last night over in the Superliga Orange League, Origins, ERL squad actually played in the jungle. Which was a surprise to me. I
really think so he's got the Sejuani ulti. I was going to say, I really think that Sylas is very dependent on the enemy team as to how you can play him. Because if there are a lot of team fight utilities on the enemy team, then say Ignar's playing his Leona, which he likes to play as well. If you can steal Leona ult as well, then again, much easier for you to group up to play these team fights. But as it stands, you know, this is with that. Okay,
let's go for the pick. Yeah, I mean, you can feel the tension building, Foxtrot. With Baron buff, with 1.5 minutes to go, Schalke are sieging on multiple lanes. Look, they've got Abadage down at the bottom. That's a wave clear. That's a root. That's a lockdown. Chain of corruption. Sejuani gold comes out. Okay, that's 1 kill, but it's on the man that has no bounty. So it is a smallest of victories. Actually, I take it back. It's still a loss. You've lost a tower bottom. You're about to lose a tower top. You're about to lose a tower middle. Misfits are down 10,000 gold. And Schalke continue to prove that they are the real deal.
Like, these guys are too much. Like, Misfits have tried, and they're going to keep trying, but it's difficult. Schalke is so far ahead.
Yeah, Memento's super tanky right now, doesn't take enough damage. Odoam is completely left alone, unchecked in the top lane. He's playing PvE LEC. And Inhibitor's going to drop as Abadage will take one down the bottom lane. Memento will be able to escape with his life. True Shot Barrage comes down, and here comes Abadage. Somebody order the cleanup crew because Misfits are all over aisle 4. Schalke take them down. And what looked like a slow laning phase was exactly what Schalke wanted. It was clean, it was calculated, and it was a crisp win for Schalke over Misfits.
Schalke doing Schalke things.